Hi, it's again Sergei Chernik and Berlin Immobilien, and today is June 17th, 2022, and we will talk about the future of the real estate prices in the city and about the trends. So in the past days, the representatives of Berlin's government, Senate, has met the representatives of the big real estate companies and big NGOs in the city, and seems that they came to a conclusion about how the new future real estate freezing law in Berlin will look like. Let's talk about all 8 aspects that are known till now. First of all, real estate companies will rent every 3rd vacant apartment at the social prices to those who are eligible for social housing. It means to the people who have WBS, Wohnungsberechtigungsschein. Second, if the apartment is rented at a social price, then the rent cannot exceed 30% of the total income of all the tenants of this flat. It means it concerns not all the apartments in the city, it concerns only the socially rented apartments. Third, if at the federal level in Germany there is a limit of rental increases of up to 20% every 3 years, and in Berlin this limit of the increase is 15% every 3 years, the new law will limit the increase by 11% every 3 years. It means if there were no rental increases in the apartment in the past, now you can raise the rent in Germany by at most 20%, in Berlin at most by 15%, in Berlin in the future by at most 11%. And by the way, in 2022, in June, the inflation is already 8%. 4. If the flat is rented by the governmental company, the rent increase will be limited by at most 1% a year. If it's rented by a private company to a social housing, the rent will be maximum 2% a year. 5. By the end of the year 2026, the Berlin's government plans to build 100,000 new apartments in the city. Of those 100,000, 60,000 are planned to be built by private firms, 35,000 are planned to be built by the governmental firms, and 5,000 are planned to be built by private partnerships. For these needs, the city will allocate appropriate land plots and will rent them out for 99 years. Will not sell, will rent them out. 6. The city plans to build 5,000 social apartments a year. Every year, 5,000 social apartments. For comparison, in 2021, the city of Berlin has built 1,011 social apartments. And the budget for these 1,011 social apartments was 500 million euros. So it means that the price per single social apartment was 495,000. The government plans to increase this budget to 740 million euros. It means that the price of one apartment would be 148,000 euros. And the government wants to take into consideration the galloping prices for materials and building. I don't believe it's possible. Once again, now they pay almost €500,000 for a single apartment that is built by the city, and they want to pay €150,000 per single apartment. I don't believe. 6. In Berlin, there will be introduced a new an environmental tax. Every apartment or every resident will pay this specific tax for the land plot that is occupied by the apartment, and the money will be used for the parks and trees in the city. 7. Big building investors should plan for their projects to have 30% of apartments to be built for low-income people, 20% should be built for middle-income people, and 50% for high-income people. And this apartment should be rented for low-income people with the rent of €6.6 per square meter, for middle-income people for €8.2 per square meter. Quite unrealistic. 8. City wants to connect new building areas to the public transportation system as soon as possible. That's it for this moment. Give us a like, share this news, subscribe to our channel, ask your questions. Thank you very much. Bye.